Hi, Vicky. I I can't hear
Can,
you.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, superb. I think we did it then. Thanks to you.
We're live.
We are, yes. And here I am with Dimitris Tzouris, one of my favorite educators. And this is my first interview on Google Hangouts. I couldn't have done it without you, though.
I'm glad it worked.
Thank you very much for accepting my invitation. I'm very happy to have you.
My pleasure.
Okay, let's start a little bit talking about yourself. Can you tell us a few things about yourself?
Uh, what can I say? Mm,
I'm afraid
I'm
to
a geek.
introduce you because I'm gonna keep rambling on for hours.
Um, I'm a geek. Um, I'm an educational technologist. I help teachers cope with technology. I do some teaching as well. And I'm really excited with the new connected learning and social media and sharing ideas and helping people learn.
hmm And you sure do it, not only through your school, but also on social media. I personally have learned a lot from you because we've been connected for about 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, and you post a lot of interesting things, and thank you very much for that. Not only for me, but other people have told me the same thing as well. And we're very thankful that there are educators out there like you, not only who go into things and discover new things in technology, and not only, but you're a big sharer, and you're also a very good learner, which is great. I think it's one of the best qualities for a teacher, and I've learned a lot from you.
Thank you.
Um, it's really the truth. And I have a question. How did you get into education?
Um, Initially, I was working in IT,
hmm
playing IT, but then I started helping teachers at my school uh, deal with technology, instructional technology. This was a very new thing back then in 2004. You know, we started using Blackboard, LMSs, and faculty started asking for help with technology since technology began um, appearing more, and it was something that people started using a lot. So I focused on education, and then I got online on Twitter and Facebook, and I just became fascinated with online learning communities and the TEDx community and people sharing ideas and helping others learn.
hmm that was going to be my next question, but you already answered it. How you joined social media, because that's how I connected with you as well. I first connected with you on Twitter, and then on all the other ones. You mentioned a few things that you started using in technology when you first started out. What is one of your favorite kinds of technology, let's say, or tools to use today, and what do you think are the most popular ones right now?
I started early with Twitter and then Facebook. But before that, even before that, I was using IRC, which is the Internet Relay Chat. So that was a very primitive way, you know, the text-based chat rooms. But it was very early, let's say, way of connecting with people, and then more sophisticated ways showed up. So Twitter is by far the most powerful tool to connect and participate and share things online and make connections and have discussions and meaningful collaboration. You can connect with anyone. You can teach about a book and send a tweet to the author and then get a reply from the author in an hour or something. It's really amazing. Twitter is really amazing. But there are lots of tools that help you organize your learning. Tools like like social bookmarking and organizing all this information you come across. Apps like Pocket, for example, to save articles to read later. Of course, most of them you never read, but it's they're somewhere waiting.
Okay, so it's like a library kind of.
Yeah, it's like your archive for reading stuff you come across. You think they're interesting, but you don't have time to read at the time you find them, so you just save them for later.
Okay, there's another app I learned from you. I didn't know about that one, to be honest. I'd never heard of a Pocket before, so that's one to try out later on.
It's very useful, but then it's my account is full of articles I'm probably never going to read. It's more than 1,000 articles now. I keep saving stuff, but I never go back to read them.
Yeah, well, we all do that one way or another. You just give me a little help for one of my other questions that I had for you. There are a lot of educators out there who might ask you, for example, how do you find time for all this? I don't have time to join social media. I do a lot of things already. And what would you tell them? What would you advise them? Because you've seen a lot of benefits from them. So what would you tell them?
When something is unknown and we just hear about it and we think that maybe we don't have time and we think that this might not be very useful, I think we should just give it a try. And it's not like you're going to spend the whole day, on Twitter, and you can just set up a few simple rules and say, okay, I'm going to spend 5 minutes, like during lunch or after I've checked my email, and try to make a habit out of it. And now with smartphones, you can have it in your pocket, so you can just spend some time while you're waiting for the bus or while you're walking from one building to the other. Just check Twitter. You can do it on the move. You don't have to be in front of your computer.
You also mentioned TEDx events. You're one of the organizers. How did you become involved in that? And what's your role in them?
I am a social media officer in TEDx Saloniki. I was really thrilled when I participated as, like member of the audience in my first TEDx event, which was TEDx Thessaloniki in 2011, and I just wanted to help them spread the news about the event and use Twitter more and use other tools, online tools. So I just joined the team. It was back then.
Who would be your dream speaker to invite to a TEDx event, or who has been, because you also attend a lot of TEDx events?
A dream speaker, that will probably be a cliche answer, but I think Sir Ken Robinson, to see him up close,
Definitely.
speaking on stage. He must be a fantastic person. I love his talks.
Me too. I would like to see him once live. I would love that.
Hmm.
hmm Um, well, to close this interview now, what would you advise teachers, educators in general? How would you close this interview with a piece of advice or something to tell them?
Um, I had some teaching experience with elementary kids.
hmm
I taught for 4 years, and now I teach some kindergarten kids. And I would tell them to be patient and keep their eyes and ears open because they have a lot to learn from kids. And try to make it fun and enjoy it.
Absolutely. That's the best piece of advice to work with the little kids. Dimitri, thank you very much for this interview. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was okay for you. It's a huge honor for me and pleasure. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you for having me, Vicky.
And I hope we can meet up again soon.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Thank you.